Oh, I got a pen in there. Sick. Okay. All right. You good? We looking good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another podcast. My name is Chris, and welcome back to my sports podcast. It's been a while since I've done one of these podcasts. It's been so long. Been traveling, and then I've just been hella busy. So let me introduce our guest here. I have a little intro for you. So for today's guest, we have the current quarterback for Harmony High School. Played his first full season as a varsity starter last season, Landon Hayes. Thank you for coming on.
Yes, sir.
This is your first podcast?
Yes, sir.
Is this like your first interview, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, I've done an interview before, but nothing like this.
With who?
I don't even remember, honestly.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you for coming on.
Yes, sir. I'm glad.
We spoke about it, like a month ago.
We are both pretty busy.
Yeah, and like I mentioned before, I was busy, so I couldn't get it, but we finally got it here. So, first thing, if you have watched any of my podcast, the first thing we always start off with is the NFL Wordle. Do you know what Wordle is?
I've heard of it, yes.
Okay. So, let me pull it up real quick, and then we can get going. So, do you watch NFL?
I do.
Okay, good. Who's your team?
Miami.
Oh, really? Me too. No way. I didn't know that.
Miami.
No way. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Tough loss on Thursday. But we don't have to talk about it. Okay. So NFL Wordle, you just pick any NFL player, current only. Don't worry about the drop down. Just any player right now, just to start off with. We have 8 guesses.
Okay, let's go Tyreek.
Tyreek Hill. Okay, so that's Hill. Boom. So they're a wide receiver. Okay. They do not play in the AFC. If they played in the NFC, this would have been yellow, but they don't. They are taller than 5'10". They are younger than 30, and their jersey number is higher than 10.
Okay. I don't even know.
I could go Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's try it.
Yeah. Okay. Jetta's Justin Jefferson. Okay. So taller than 6'1", younger than 25. So this is a younger player. They're not in the NFC North, but they are in the NFC. Okay.
He's taller than 6'1"?
Taller than 6'1", slightly though, because we're close.
Okay.
So NFC West, we have San Fran, the Rams, the Cardinals, and the Seahawks. What number does DK wear? He's like
14.
like an all number. Never mind, it's not DK. NFC South, Colts, Texans, Jags.
What number does Michael Pittman wear?
I think 14 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Actually, no, it couldn't be him.
What are some other ones? What are some other wide receivers?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm trying to go by division here. Michael Pittman, no. Nico Collins wears like a low number, no?
I think like 12.
Okay, yeah, so it's not Nico Collins. Christian Kirk wears 13. Josh Dobbs. Wait, no, not Josh Dobbs. Josh Downs for the Colts.
What number does he wear?
I have no idea. But that's AFC. Oh my God,
Yeah,
I'm tripping.
that
I'm
is, that is,
tripping. NFC South is
Wait, so it's NFC South?
No, it's in the NFC, but it's not NFC North.
Okay.
NFC South is the Falcons, Panthers, Bucks, and Saints. That's what it is. Okay. If we want, we could just guess a player to try and get the division.
Yeah, let's throw out a Falcons player.
Okay.
Let's just go Drake London.
Drake London, yeah, that's fine. Drake London. Okay, so they are in the NFC South. Okay. So we narrowed that down, but it's not the Falcons. So then
he's like 6'2", 6'3".
What number is Chris Olave? Is he like in the 80s? No.
24. I think he's like 12.
Yeah,
maybe,
you're right. You're
maybe
right.
11.
Yeah. So it's not that. But he wears number 24. That's what you just said. This person wears 24.
No. His age. He's 24.
Oh, age. Sorry. You're right.
Then he's like 6'2", 6'3".
Okay. So not the Falcons. So we have Saints. We have Bucks. And then we have Panthers. Shoot. It's not Adam Thielen. Yeah, no, Adam Thielen is like 90.
He's old.
Yeah.
He's way too old.
If you want, we could just narrow it down by
Yeah,
team again.
I need to find a team. Let's throw out a Bucks player.
Okay.
Let's see.
Chris Godwin.
Yeah, let's do it.
Chris. Or what? Bro. I'm just gonna do Mike Evans. Okay, it's the Bucks.
Okay.
Is it Chris Godwin? I typed in Chris and it didn't pop up. But Chris Godwin wears 12, I think, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch the Bucks like that.
Damn. What about? See, I type in Chris and it doesn't. Godwin doesn't pop up.
The only player I know from the Bucks is Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans.
I know Bucky Irving, their running back, and then
He's a rookie though, right?
Yeah. And then my friend Donnie, he's probably like yelling at me right now. I'm gonna go Bucks roster ESPN. We gotta figure this out. Oh, God, we're kind of giving up. I know, but I don't know. I feel like this person has to be a rookie, like you said. Mike Evans, Ryan Miller. That's it.
Ryan, I don't know who that is.
Yeah. It was Ryan Miller. But look, let's look at Ryan Miller real quick. Ryan Miller, wide receiver, 6'2", 24 years old, from Furman.
Let's get another one.
No, we can't. NFL Wordle is only once a day. He has 7 receptions for 84 yards.
Yeah.
This year.
I don't know who that is.
So yeah, I don't even know if my friend Donnie knows who that is, but yeah, there we go. Oh, let me screenshot this real quick before I forget, so I can actually include it in the video. NFL Wordle, because I will forget and then it's just not going to be in the video. All right, and screenshot. Done. All right. So let's get right into it. First things first. How's your Thanksgiving?
It was pretty good. Spent a lot of time with the family. Went over to my grandma's house and we had some fun.
Nice.
Ate some good food.
Okay, let's do a start bench cut. Okay. You. Oh, actually, no. Okay, I'll give it to you. Let's do turkey, mac and cheese.
Ooh.
And then what's the third one? Like a good one that you want to throw in there. Like cranberries or like yams or something.
I don't like it.
Oh yeah, me neither. Collard greens. Are you collard greens guy? No. Want to do ham?
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Well, first of all, I'm cutting ham.
What?
Yes. Cutting ham.
No way.
Oh, that's tough. Turkey and mac and cheese. I feel like I gotta start turkey.
Okay.
It's so usable.
All right.
And then I'm benching mac and cheese.
Okay. All right. I'm honestly the other way. I'm starting mac and cheese off rip. That's like my Tom Brady.
It's very good, but I feel like turkey could be used a lot more.
Fair enough. That's fair. The versatility is what you're looking at there. Okay. That's fine. So, my girlfriend, she makes some slapping mac and cheese. She uses, like, I had to shred like 6 different blocks of mac and cheese.
It's
So
amazing.
that's why I'm starting mac and cheese. I'm benching ham. I like ham a little bit better than turkey because turkey can be a little dry sometimes.
It can, but ham is not my thing.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't rock with ham.
But yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. You play any football or anything like that?
I do.
Like,
I play football.
No. On Thanksgiving. Sorry.
Oh no, I didn't play any football.
Oh. You didn't do a turkey bowl? That's what I did.
No.
I went to I saw Coach Mike and
Really?
what's his name? The black offensive coordinator, DeVille, Saintville.
Saintville?
Yeah. We went to this place in Hunters Creek, and I pulled up and I saw Coach Mike. I'm like, what the heck? What are you doing here? So he had his hamstring hurt, so he could only play quarterback. I was like, oh, Mike, what are we doing? And so we played, and then we played 2 games. The second game, Saintville ended up getting hurt and almost like dislocating his shoulder, so he couldn't play.
Those are my guys.
He
man.
dove on the sideline for like a toe tap, and then just, I guess, landed on his shoulder wrong.
He probably didn't even catch it.
So, no, he didn't. Because it was too far out of bounds. But, yeah. Saintville caught a touchdown, and then I caught a touchdown. So
That's nice. Those are my guys, dude.
yeah. It was fun. It was cool to see them. But, yeah, Thanksgiving was good. That's just a time where you can just hang out, relax, watch football.
Family.
Be with the football. Exactly.
Yeah, I watched that Detroit game.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Oh, my God. And what's so crazy is because we don't do Thanksgiving until like that until that time, till the game ends, till like 4th-ish, like 3:30.
We did it a little earlier.
So we were like, the food had just finished, and we were like, all right, let's pray. And I'm like, no, Dad, we gotta watch this game.
Finish the
And then
game.
that happened, and I just started laughing. I'm like, all right, let's pray. And we're like, let's go.
Yeah, that coach, he got fired, so that's a good thing for
He
them.
did. That sucks. I think it's as much as it is on Matt Heverflus, it's also on Caleb Williams.
He could have called the timeout.
Yeah. So
He should have known.
yeah,
But
it sucks. It's stupid.
he's young. He's a rookie.
But if you noticed, on the play that Caleb Williams got sacked, that was going to be a quarterback draw. Did you know that?
I didn't.
That was a quarterback draw.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
That was bad play call then.
So yeah, that was crazy. But all right, let's get into how we met and our background. Okay. So I will give a little backstory here for the people watching. So I started taking pictures this season, if you guys don't follow. And one of my friends, JP, that I had on the podcast, he is the offensive line coach for Lake Howell. And I was like, yo, is it okay if I come take pictures? He was like, yeah, bro, it's fine. Come on the sideline, whatever. So that game, they were playing Harmony. At this point, Lake Howell has not won a game. And I was expecting you guys to blow them out. But anyways, that's beside the point. So I'm there taking pictures on the sideline. I'm on the Lake Howell sideline. And then once, like right before halftime, I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to the other side, go to the Harmony side, and start taking pictures. And then within 2 minutes, Landon gets suplexed and gets knocked out and taken off on a stretcher and goes to the hospital.
Yeah, that was actually my best friend who let that kid go through.
Really? The offensive lineman?
Yep. I mess with him every day about it too.
Really? Like, oh, I almost died because of you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I say.
But so I was actually pregame. I took some pictures of you. I was like, I want to get some pictures of the opposing team's quarterback. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get a hold of him. And then when you got hit, I actually recorded that play.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to even think. So I recorded that, and then I recorded like your mom coming over and all that and everything. So the game ends, and I'm thinking, first of all, like, oh, I hope that kid's okay, because I didn't know you. I was like, bro, he just got taken off on a stretcher, and like you were just down on the ground. Like you got hit, you got down, and then you stood up and you were like stumbling, and your boys were holding you up. And then your coach was like, get down, get down.
Yeah, well, because I'm pretty sure we were going in like close to halftime.
Yeah.
So, and then I got hit, and I was trying to stand back up because I was trying to go back to play. And they were just telling me to get down because they were going to send the backup in for the next play, and then I was going to go in. But then I was stumbling around, and then I went down, and then I had to stay down.
Yeah.
And then trainer came over and was telling me a bunch of stuff, and I was just telling her like I'm good, and she was like, no, you gotta see the paramedics. Then they just said for safety they're gonna take me in. So
when you got hit, like, did you like black out for half a second? Like, did it really hurt? Like, take me through that.
So when I got hit, I went down, and I because I was just focused on where the ball went, but it was a pretty bad throw, but my guy still caught it. And then I couldn't really see straight, and then I got back up, and I was like, I could see better, but I was still stumbling because my neck hurt pretty bad. And then they were just telling me to go down. Then I went down, and then I just wanted to go to sleep.
You just wanted to take a nap?
I just wanted to take a nap.
Damn.
And then that was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever been on.
Really?
That little back thing.
Oh, the stretcher thing that's
sucked.
going on?
It sucked, and they would not get me off of it.
Damn. Do you think it was a late hit?
No.
Okay. All right.
I think he hit me clean.
Okay, that's because your coach started freaking out saying it was a late hit, and I was like, I actually don't know because I wasn't looking. Once you threw the ball, I was just looking at the ball.
Yeah. So I rolled out because it was a rollout play, and I seen my guy wide open like way down the field. So then I stepped up because I was gonna launch it, and as I stepped up and as I was throwing, he came and hit me, and it just hit me pretty good.
Yeah, and like once I watched it back, I'm like, oh no, that's clean.
Yeah,
like
it was a clean hit.
Literally, you might have still had the ball and you got hit. Yeah. So yeah, it was a clean hit. You just got leveled.
I did. I know I did.
You just got laid out.
That one hurt.
So that's how we met because I then messaged Pedro.
Yep.
And I was like, yo, Pedro, do you have the Harmony quarterback's number? I took some pictures of him and some videos. He's like, yeah. So message you on IG.
Yep.
We exchanged numbers, and then that's how we met.
And then you came out to the Lake Nona game, wasn't it?
That's right. Yep. Came out to the Lake Nona game and took pictures there. So
that was a tough game too.
Yeah, that was. That was a tough game. Okay, Lightning's good. All right, so yeah. So let's get into you. Obviously, this podcast is going to be surrounding you because you're the guest and I'm interviewing you. What are some of your hobbies? Like, whether it's aside from playing football, because we know
Football.
you do that, like any TV shows, movies, anything like that?
Golf.
Golf.
I do love golf.
Okay.
I go out with my buddies all the time. My dad, we go play some good golf.
Mhm.
And hanging out with my mom,
Mhm.
my dad, my little sister. That's always good.
Mhm.
Playing Xbox with my buddies too.
Nice.
That's fun. Working out. I love to work out.
Mhm.
And it's basically it.
What games do you play?
Madden, CFB, PGA,
Really?
Fortnite.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
Woo! Yes. I love Fortnite, bro.
Little bit of COD, but
Okay.
mainly Fortnite. A little bit of Siege too.
What would you say are like your top 2 games right now? Like that.
Top 2.
Like you just play the most.
CFB. That's
Okay.
number 1.
NCAA
for sure.
is what you're saying?
For sure.
Okay.
Then I'd have to go Fortnite.
Damn, let's go.
I'm on Fortnite like every night.
Me too, bro. I love Fortnite. Oh my god. Let's put a pin in the other stuff real quick. Let's talk about Fortnite, all right? Fortnite OG coming back.
I know. I'm so excited.
Landon, you are 16 years old, okay? Were you playing Fortnite 7 years ago?
Yes.
8 years ago?
Yes.
Chapter 1, Season 1?
Very first day it came out.
Okay.
I was on, but I did not buy anything
Okay.
because I just didn't feel like, I'm going to be playing this game for years.
Okay.
So I didn't buy anything because I thought it was just going to be a temporary game.
Right.
But no, I've been playing it for a while.
So then I'll ask you this. Chapter 1, Season 1, since you've claimed you played then, do you have the Mako glider?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
So you didn't play Chapter 1, Season 1, maybe Season 2.
No, I played Season 1, but I didn't buy anything.
Well, I didn't buy that either. If you just play a game, you got it.
For real?
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Then maybe I did play Season 2. I could have swore I played Season 1.
Still, you're an OG. You're an OG.
I am.
You're an OG. Bro, I love Fortnite. But yeah, I played Chapter 1, Season 1. I have the Mako glider. I have the Black Knight. I have John Wick. I have Omega. Bro, I've got my account is worth $1,000.
I have Omega.
I could literally sell it to some kid. This is gonna date me. I used to work with kids, right? This was 4 years ago, and I was like, "Oh, I got John Wick, Black Knight." They're like, "What is that?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Is that Fortnite?" I'm like, "Yeah," and they don't even know what that is. Rare skin in the game, besides Renegade Raider. Oh my god,
They don't know.
they don't know. But I'm hyped.
too.
Incidentally, I have December 6th off, which is when Fortnite OG comes out. So that whole day, I'm just playing Fortnite. That's all I'm doing.
I'm going to be on. For sure.
You play on Xbox, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I play on PC, so I'll get your stuff after this.
I got you.
Any TV shows you watch? Any movies like Marvel, Star Wars, Harry Potter, anything like that?
No, I'm not into any of that stuff.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I just watch a lot of YouTube.
YouTube,
some
like-
Netflix,
Okay.
but not any of those kind of type of shows.
So when you watch YouTube, you just watch like gameplay of like Fortnite or...
No,
Or what?
not really. I just Danny Duncan,
Oh, my boy.
those type of guys.
Okay.
But
Danny's funny. I love
Yeah, he
Danny.
is. He's
oh,
awesome.
my God. I haven't watched one of his videos in maybe like 2 months.
I watched one last night.
Damn, I gotta catch up. I haven't watched his videos in a minute, but yeah. Okay, so give the viewers a quick breakdown of yourself, like where you grew up, where you played, and then like where you play now and stuff like that.
Grew up, born and raised here. I go and spend a lot of time in New York though,
Okay.
so that's like my second home up there.
Are your parents from there?
No. But my dad, at a young age, my dad went and lived up there because we have family up there. So he went and lived up there. So we go up there a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's home too.
Okay.
But played football very young, like 4 or 5 years old. Played flag for my dad. And then I went into tackle, played for St. Cloud Youth,
Mm-hmm.
and balled out there. Couple championships.
At quarterback?
So I was a quarterback, but I wasn't serious about it.
Okay.
Because, like, I was pretty fast when I was little. So they just used me at quarterback, and that was just where I was at.
Gotcha.
Played defense, too. I love defense. because that's where my dad coaches. So I would be with him every day. So that was fun. But then I was like, all right, I kind of want to take quarterback serious.
Okay.
So then I got more into quarterback, started going to training. I trained with, I don't know if you know him, Landon Trujillo.
Mm-mm.
Well, I trained with him, got good lessons from him, and then I started working with my dad a lot because he's very smart about football. He knows a lot. So we just work out together. Went to the fields yesterday together.
Oh, nice.
Work some footwork, but it's pretty good.
Okay. Talk about your process from transferring
Okay.
from Toho to Harmony.
Okay, so my dad coached at Toho. It was I'm pretty sure it was a year before I got into high school. So my 8th grade year, and I was the ball boy for Toho, and I was just it was very fun. And then I went my freshman year and played JV, and it didn't seem fun
At Toho.
at Toho. And then I knew a lot of people from Harmony because I went to Harmony Middle School. So all my friends were over there. Of course, I made new friends at Toho, but those were my starting crew was over there.
Right.
And so I went there, and then now I'm trying to get all my boys from Toho to come back to Harmony. But they're not going to. But I went to Harmony, and I just went to work.
So when you were at Toho and you said it wasn't fun, were you the starter on JV?
Yes.
So
I
how
was
many
a starter.
how many games did y'all play? Was it 10 as well?
I don't know how many games we played.
Okay.
It felt short though, very short.
Okay. And then you transferred, and then when did you transfer? Was it during the summer last year?
So I transferred like in the winter break or whatever it is.
Okay.
So like halfway through.
Gotcha.
Like first going in the second semester.
Okay.
And then went and played spring, and then I got my start.
Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. Why did you choose quarterback? Was it just because that's what you grew up playing and you were naturally fast? And
I mean, I don't even really know. I just kind of fell in love with it after a while.
I will say you are pretty short.
I am.
So are you
I am
hoping
short.
for some sort of growth spurt, or are you
really
going to play
am.
quarterback no matter what?
I mean, I'm going to play no matter what, but I'm really hoping I get a growth spurt.
Right.
I need it bad.
And how much do you weigh?
170.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. You're 16. Yeah. What are you, 5'9"?
5'8".
5'8"? God damn. Yeah. Yeah, you need a growth spurt.
I know.
At least like 3 inches. Pause. But yeah.
I know.
You got you got to get up there. When I first came into high school, I was like 5'10". As a freshman, I was 5'10", like 140, 135.
See, I need to keep my weight but grow taller.
Yeah. And then my freshman year, I was pretty much the same weight, even though I was lifting weights. And then the summer of my freshman year to sophomore year, I put on like 25 pounds. I was just literally eating 3-stack peanut butter sandwiches every day and working out.
Hey, those are good.
And gained like 25 pounds and then grew like 2 inches. So then I was 6 foot, like at that point, like 165.
I wish I was 6 foot.
And then during the season, I just kept eating and I got up to like 185, 190. Right now, I'm your weight. I'm like 175 because I don't work out.
Yeah, but you're tall too.
So yeah, that's true. So yeah. But all right. So let's talk about your first full season this last year being a starter. I have your stats here.
Oh.
I have your stats here. One thing you should know about me, Landon, is I'm a very honest person. Okay. So if I'm saying this, it's not rude. I'm just asking, and I'm honest, and I want to know. Okay. So these were your stats. You threw for 756 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. Obviously not ideal, not the greatest. And you only completed 38% of your passes. So that being said, what are you going to do this offseason to get better and to improve your numbers for next year?
A lot of work. I need to do a lot of footwork. I need to work on that big time, and then just build strength and get my arm good. Make sure that's healthy, ready to go, and then go out and ball out.
Do you have a quarterbacks coach? I know you said you trained with that guy, but you
I
currently have one.
I trained with him before, and then I stopped, and now I just work with my dad
Okay.
because he's pretty smart with it.
Do you do camps?
So I'm actually going to go to a Syracuse camp
Oh, shit, no way.
this summer.
Okay.
And then there's a smaller school in New York that I'm going to also go and do a camp with. It's called Cortland. But that's right next to where my family lives.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to go up there for the summer and do some camps.
Sick. Okay. What would you say your biggest challenge was first year being a starter?
The faster gameplay.
Okay.
It was a lot harder, a lot faster, and I wasn't really used to it because I've never done it before.
Yeah.
And then it was just like I went right into it, and it was a struggle at first, but then I was getting it. I was getting it.
Were you already a leader? I know you transferred, so you were kind of new, but how was that transitioning to either being a leader or already being a leader in that process?
So everybody on the team already knew me, and they all knew I was gonna come. They just didn't know when I was gonna come.
Yeah.
But they figured I was gonna pause.
Sorry.
They
I'm
figured
12.
I was gonna come there, and once I did eventually go, they all just took me in, and they wasn't really a problem.
Okay.
At all.
That's cool. That's cool on their part.
Yeah.
Of taking in a quarterback and accepting. Did they previously have like another starter? So was there any type of competition?
One of my good friends actually, Cal, he was the starter, and then I think he actually went to play a different position, and then my other boy Matt was the quarterback. I'm pretty sure that's how it was, but I don't know.
Number 6?
Number 6 was his name's Cal.
Oh, okay.
And then the one that actually came in for me against Lake Howell.
Number 3.
Yep, number 3. That's Matt. So then he was my backup.
Okay.
After I came in.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. What was the biggest thing you learned in that process aside from the pace? If you could pinpoint something.
I don't even know. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a lot. It's very mental, and I just got to work on it, honestly.
You good with the headphones?
Yep.
Okay, bet.
It's actually nice.
Yeah, right? At first, everyone is like, oh, I don't like hearing myself. I'm like, just give it 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just give it 5 minutes. And I kind of like it because I can hear myself. And I don't know. I like hearing myself.
Me too.
It feels pretty good. I already asked you about the QB coach. But yeah, when I played so my freshman year, I was on JV. I was a starter. My sophomore year, I was a backup on varsity. And then my junior year was when I started. So between the sophomore year and junior year is when I put on another 25 pounds, and I was going to my quarterbacks coach, and then I was doing a bunch of camps. And I would do a bunch of, not a bunch. I did the same camp twice. Excuse me. It was a quarterback challenge in Tampa. And that was fun. And there was a bunch of former pros there and everything.
That's
some
pretty cool.
Canadian quarterbacks and everything. There was just one quarterback, I don't remember his name. He was black. He was 6'4", 225, played in the CFL. And then he's like, all right, for this competition, we're going to be on our knees and we're going to throw it as far as we can. I'm like, all right, bet. He goes, whoosh, throws it 70 yards on his knees.
That's crazy.
I'm like, yo, this guy's insane.
That's crazy.
On my knees, I think I threw it 51, 52 at the time when I was a lot stronger. But yeah, bro, he threw it 70 on his knees. I
don't know how far I could throw on my knees.
How far can you throw, period?
Ooh, I haven't done that in a while. I'm pretty sure the last time I did that was at a UCF camp. And I'm pretty sure it was 47.
Okay.
47 or 48, one of those two.
Okay.
But that was freshman year. So I could probably throw it 50, 55.
Yeah. It's hard. Once you get that muscle, over 50 comes easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
But, I mean, I don't think you'll ever need to throw that far in a game.
Yeah. Unless you got some speedster on your team.
Yeah.
Then you got to really overthrow them. Quick pause. Did you get your driver's license yet?
No, I can get it anytime I want, though.
So when are you going to get it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
bro.
I need it, though. I'm gonna get it soon.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it soon.
Because for context, when it was Landon's birthday, I texted him. I was like, yo, happy birthday. And I was like, oh, how old are you turning? Like 17, 18? He's like, 16. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
I
need to get it.
I forget that, like, because I turned 25 in a month.
Oh, wow.
In a month.
I didn't even think you were that old.
Yeah.
Honestly.
All right, relax now. So I was like, damn, this kid's young. But I forget because I'm about to turn 25 that you guys are still high schoolers and you guys are so much younger. So I kind of already asked you this, but I guess I'll touch on it again. What off-season plans do you have, whether it's just the camps, footwork? Like,
I only plan on going to those 2 camps.
okay.
And the Syracuse and Cortland one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if anything comes up, I might go to more, but
Right.
I just plan to work a lot with my dad and work on my footwork and throwing and just everything in general I need to work on.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I had a quarterbacks coach and each session was like $100.
Yeah.
So
It gets expensive.
and that was
Good thing I don't have to pay my dad. He does it for free.
good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's see. Okay. This is a good one I wanted to ask you. Being the quarterback, leader of the offense, you call the play, you break it. There we go, you break it, you walk up. What are you looking at? Like, what's the first thing? Are you looking at the safeties first? Are you looking at, coverage on the outside? You're looking at all that together? What is the first thing you look at? Like, number one?
First thing, I just look where the safety is, and then I just go left to right. Okay. And see what matchups I like. So say I have my wideout on the right. Maybe I like his one-on-one matchup. Mm-hmm. I might go to that and throw. Say he has a go, I might try to throw that go to him. But I look at the safety and then I go left to right.
Okay, that's a good way to go about it. How are you with coverages? I know, at least for me, a young age when I first started, I was kind of confused. I was like, safeties.
I was too.
I was like cover 2, but it's not always the case. So, yeah, how would you say you're confident?
I'd say I have it down a lot better now.
Okay.
I mean, freshman year I knew absolutely nothing, so I was just going out there and I was just trying to learn, but it was so confusing to me. Yeah. Because I couldn't get it, and then I came over to Harmony, and I was like, okay, I'm a starter on varsity. I really need to know what I'm doing. So now I'm pretty good with it.
Good. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes said he didn't know how to read a defense until after he won the MVP.
That's crazy. I mean, he's just
out there just throwing the ball. Do you have any pregame routines?
Not really.
No.
There's not like a certain thing I do before every game. Okay. I mean, I go out, stretch, just vibe.
Just basic.
Yeah.
Any superstitions? I can't step on this or
no.
None?
No.
Not same underwear? Can't wash it? Stink? Damn, bro. All right. Hey.
Well, I probably should though, because I wore the same underwear 2 games that we won.
Oh shoot. Okay.
So I might have to go back to those.
Got to keep them, frame them.
Might have to. Might have to.
But yeah, you guys went 3-7, right?
Yep.
The Toho game was close. I didn't get to go to that one.
That game hurt.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I wanted to win that one bad.
Oh, because that's where you transferred from. Okay.
And those were all my guys over there. Mm-hmm. So it was a fun game. I don't really know how to describe it, but it was just playing against all my guys. Yeah. So it was just fun.
It was just football.
Yeah.
It was just football. Yeah.
I would run around and we'd just be laughing. I'd get tackled. We'd start laughing.
Oh my God.
It was just fun.
Did coach hey, stop laughing or anything? No.
He knew.
Okay.
He knew it. And that game meant a lot, so he also knew that too.
Okay. Well, that's a good coach.
Yeah.
That's a good coach. Is it Coach
I wanted to win that one.
Lippert? Is that how you pronounce it?
Lippert.
Okay.
But he is not the head coach anymore.
Oh, he got fired or something?
No, he retired.
Oh, he retired.
So now we got Coach Simon, who was actually the AD for Toho.
Oh, I met him. Yeah. Okay. Dang, that's kind of...
But he coached at Harmony before, and then went and got the AD job, and now he's back.
Okay.
But I think Coach Lippert's gonna still be a part of the coaching staff.
So then why
He just retired from head coach.
Oh, from head coach. Okay. A lot of stress, I assume.
Probably.
So, fair enough. So locker room. A lot of funny things can go on in the locker room. A lot of gay things can go on in the locker room.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
would you be willing to share maybe like your funniest memory, or
Funniest memory,
or just a locker room memory or anything like that, or story?
So, after the first game we won, Bayside, we came back in, and we had like a big boom box in there, and it was lit. We were everybody was running around, jumping around. We were shoving each other into the lockers.
We're gonna win the chip.
It was fun. It was fun. That was probably my best locker room memory.
Okay, what about funniest?
Funniest.
Because I know after practice stuff goes down. Like I've been there before.
But I do leave pretty early.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get dressed and get out.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get touched any weird way. So I get out quick.
Oh gosh.
I don't really know what my funniest one is.
Okay.
I just have to say the best one was after our first win.
Was that away or home?
That was home.
Okay.
So it made it even better.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever done a 2-a-day yet?
What's a 2-a-day? Like 2-day practice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it during the summer you've done it?
No, not in the summer. Actually, we did it the first day. Like the first day we could actually practice.
Okay.
We went at we stayed there.
Okay.
And we went out at 12. And then we went back later that evening and went out.
Damn. Full pads both times?
No, not full pads.
Just
I think
it
it was shells and then full. I think it was shells and then full.
Shells is what? Uppers? That's what we call it.
It's helmet and pads.
Helmet pad. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. I never did a 2-a-day. I knew what they were, but my coach...
It's very tiring.
Yeah, I can't really... I don't want to
You got to take a nap in between.
Oh, yeah. Did the coaches provide food and everything? And
No, they just let us go home.
Oh, and then you came back.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of blows.
That's why you got to take the nap.
Yeah, damn. I'm not trying to go home and come back. Anyways,
gotta have a good nap in between.
Any personal goals for you for next season?
Yeah. That 4-9 ratio needs
Flip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Needs to be a lot better. 38% needs to be better.
At least 50.
Yeah, for sure. Footwork needs to be better. Everything needs to be better.
Yeah.
My leadership needs to be better. Just everything in general needs to be better.
Okay. Fair enough. Bring this just a little closer. Let go. There we go.
Good.
Yep. I had the hit versus Lake Howell a little later, but we talked about it, so I'm just scratching that off. What is your daily routine during the season? Let's say.
So game day or practice?
No, let's say Wednesday practice, and then Friday game day. What does your routine look like from the moment you wake up?
Okay, so Wednesday, I'll start Wednesday.
Yep.
Wake up, take a shower, brush my teeth, do all that.
Yep.
Eat breakfast, do some schoolwork, because I'm homeschooled.
Oh,
shoot. And then I go into school for 2 periods.
Okay. At the end of the day.
At the end.
Okay.
So do some schoolwork, get that done. And then my boy, the one that let me get hit,
Yep.
he comes over. We play a good game of CFB. And then we go to school. I ride with him because I don't have my license yet. So I ride with him. We go in. I have gym and gym. So
Nice.
I'm just hanging out, doing some weights. And then I go do some athletic training. Then go to the locker room, get everything dressed, get the footballs, go out.
Okay.
Practice, then go home, take a shower again, lay down, maybe play some FORTNITE.
Okay.
Go to bed.
So you don't practice after practice?
No.
Okay.
Not usually.
Can I challenge you to that and say why not?
Say you got me.
Like,
I'd-
when do you get your own practice in during the season? Like
Weekends.
Weekends? Okay.
I probably should stay out after practice and have like my wide receivers and stuff stay out.
That's how you get better.
You know what?
That's
Thank
how
you.
That's how you get everyone
I'll
better.
go do that.
Yeah.
I need that.
And I was not the greatest. Almost pick 6. Wow. Michigan, Ohio State. Anyways, I was not the greatest. I'm not going to sit here and act like I was the greatest quarterback. But what I did do my junior year is I would practice, and then after practice, I would come home. I would lift weights, and then I would also throw. I had like a net.
Yeah.
So I would throw.
I
I
had
would do
one too.
footwork in the street and everything like that. So I would do that just an extra 30, 45 minutes.
That's something I could probably do.
Yeah. Just
I need to
implement
do
that
that.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit. Because then you do it over a period of time, and you're getting all this extra work in when nobody else is.
That's good. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. How many footballs do you have? Like you personally?
2.
2? Okay.
I have a harmony ball, and then I have like, I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's just
Like that?
football.
The GSC
yeah.
ball?
Yeah, it's like that.
Let me grab it real quick. Hold on. I'll show you something. And not show you something. I ask you. This is flat. Is it? I'm still in. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold it. How do you grip the football?
Right here.
What the heck? Let me
Yeah.
wait. Damn, you grip it high. What? I grip it like here. Like lower. I felt like you gripped it like up here, no?
Let me see.
I grip it like that. Okay, no, you grip it a little lower than I do. Okay. Damn, you got small hands. Go ahead.
I know.
That was my problem too. Yeah, we got like the same size hands. Damn. But yeah, it's a flat ball because it's got a hole in it. But this is one of my older footballs. I'll be throwing the rock. I still be throwing the rock around. Don't play with me.
Yeah.
I could still hit like 52, 53 right now.
That's pretty good.
And I don't work out, so if I work out, I could heave it. But did my mic go? Okay, there we go. I just hit it. But I know a lot of quarterbacks grip the ball differently.
Yeah.
I know. I think it's Aaron Rodgers. He grips it, and he's a little higher on his finger up here.
I don't
get that. But he's got the.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually watched him play in person.
When?
Packers versus Dolphins.
Christmas Day? No, 2 years ago.
Yep, 2 years ago.
Christmas Day.
And yep, Christmas Day. And he was insane.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
That was when we were up, and I don't know if you know, then Tua suffered some sort of a concussion,
Yep.
and nobody knew, and we blew the lead, and we lost. So.
How do you feel about that?
About that
Tua?
game?
About Tua's concussion stuff.
Obviously, I think it's scary for him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he's a football player and he wants to win. So that's kind of how I feel about it. I mean, it's also his decision whether or not he wants to continue to play. So, I mean, I think he's playing some of the best football he's played in his career.
For sure.
These last 4 games.
I mean, yes, it is very scary. A lot of concussions can really damage you, but he's setting his family up for a long time.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money he's getting.
Mm-hmm.
And he's setting up his family that hasn't even been born yet.
Yeah. Literally.
So that's just, I feel like he's doing it for the long run.
Yeah. And it was crazy. His first game back, after he threw a pick, he like dunks his head and he tries to tackle somebody. I'm like,
I've seen that.
What are
And
you
then
doing?
I also seen Tyreek get really happy when he slid.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was funny.
That was cool. I like that. Do you talk a lot of smack on the field?
So I did against Toho
Okay.
just because it was fun.
Okay.
But I'm not one to like really talk crazy.
Okay.
But I mean, if someone's talking to me, I will probably talk back.
Okay. But you just don't start it unless it was Toho.
I'm not gonna walk up to someone and say something.
Okay. All right. I mean, I think that's a mental aspect. I wouldn't say nothing crazy, but
I used to a lot. In
Okay.
Pop Warner, my mom would get really mad at me because I would say some stuff that I should not say.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
that's
Definitely fun.
That's how you get people going.
I know.
And then they can either play better or just play worse.
And I feel like a lot of the teams that we talked to this year played a lot better.
Like who?
Like St. Cloud.
Okay.
They were. That was a tough game too.
Do you want to play college football? Is that your goal?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a particular colleges that you want to play at?
So I want to go play in New York
Okay.
just because that's second home,
Mhm.
and I really love it up there. So that's why I'm going to the camps.
Yeah.
It's like Syracuse, Cortland. Those are probably like teams that I would want to go play for.
Okay. How has recruiting been? I know it was your first year starting.
I mean, I've had like some like recruiting people reach out, but I don't like no big offers or anything like that.
Right.
No offers at all, honestly. But it's hopefully I get some.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry, man. After this time next year, hopefully, I got 5-6 offers.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope I can get as many as like Andy does.
Right. Yeah. He's now committed to Delaware.
I seen that.
Or going to, whatever. He
Yeah, I seen
posted
that.
thing. So, yeah, the recruiting process, I would also say, at least for me, is camps.
Yeah.
I went to a couple camps, and one of the camps that I went to, it was in South Florida somewhere, and it's just all scouts. And then once you finish, the camp each day, you can stay and you can talk to all the scouts. So each day after I finished, I would go and talk to all the scouts, and they gave me all their cards and their numbers, like personal numbers and everything. So that's how I got a majority of my offers was.
How many did you have?
I finished with like 19 or 20.
What, like big schools?
There are no big schools. I think there was like 1 or 2 Division I offers. I honestly can't remember. All the papers and mail is in that bottom drawer, actually, still.
Might have to look at that.
So, yeah, I honestly don't remember. I know I got a couple like D2 schools in Florida, a couple D2 schools in Ohio, and then if you know Valdosta State,
Yep.
they offered, but it was just partial. But I actually didn't play football my senior year.
Why?
I stopped playing. It's his whole backstory. I've told it multiple times. It just wasn't fun for me.
Okay.
So I was like, screw this. I'm just gonna play FORTNITE. So, so yeah, I didn't play my senior year. So yeah, but I would definitely say those camps is definitely the way to go to get noticed and to get recruited. Do you know who Mark Brunell is?
No.
Okay, so he was a quarterback in the late 90s and early 2000s. He's short, actually. He's like 5'10", 5'11".
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and then played in the NFL as well. And he played for the Jags for a couple of years as well before David Garrard, if you know who that is.
No.
Jesus Christ. You know who Maurice Jones-Drew is?
No.
Holy shit. There's no way. Maurice Jones-Drew, you don't know who that is?
No.
Oh my God. All right. Well, I can't even tell you. Anyways.
Never heard of those guys.
Yeah, you're like 12, so I forgot. Anyways, Mark Brunell, at one of the camps that I went to, he was there, and his son was there, and his son played quarterback. So, anyways, crazy. Are you big on your faith? Are you a Christian?
Yes, but I don't go to church or anything like that. I used to a lot. And then we were trying to find a church, but we couldn't find one. So we just go through it like within the family.
Yeah.
So
well, that's good. I am kind of like on the side of like, I don't think you really need to go to church to be a Christian. But I also do value it. I currently don't go to a church. The church that I used to go to my whole life is off of 192 in Kissimmee. But since I moved 30 minutes away on the other side of the airport, it takes me like 45 minutes to get there. So I've been trying to find another church. And like I told you, I'm a very honest person. And the pastor that was at that church, he like told it to you straight, said, you're wrong. You're this, you're that. And I like that because I like being told when I'm wrong. And especially when it comes to my faith. And when I went to another couple churches, near Lake Nona, Narcoossee, over there by the airport, I didn't get that same thing from the pastor. I felt like, I was like, you're being a little too soft for me. So I'm still looking. My girlfriend and I are still looking.
My mom's very like picky about like what pastor she wants. So we've been around to churches, but she didn't like any of them. So we haven't been going to anything.
Do you, like have some sort of like daily devotional you do or anything like that?
So yeah, my dad has one, and we usually pull it out like towards dinner.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's good. Do you think your faith impacts you on how you play as well?
I mean, like you talking about like praying and doing this and like.
No, just like how you carry yourself, like on the field.
Okay. Yes, but I don't really know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's see. I had one more here. So there is an analogy that I give to non-believers. Not that you're a non-believer, but I just wanted to share it as like a discussion. Is like Jesus loves you no matter what, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some people were just like, well, I don't understand that. And I use this analogy. Like if you and I were strangers and I didn't know you and we're walking and we're crossing the street and a car comes and it's about to hit you and I push you out the way and I get hit by the car and I die, you would be like, oh my God, that person saved my life. Like
Right.
I love that person. Not in like a relationship where you'd be like, oh my God, I love that
But
person.
you just saved their life.
Right. You would love them. You would, go to their funeral. You would this, you would that, whatever. Right. And I try and explain like that's the same way Jesus did it. Yeah. Like you didn't even know who he was, and he died on the cross for you. Mm-hmm. So it's the same thing. That's how I try and break it down.
I never thought about it like that.
Right.
That's actually a good way to put it.
Yeah. So there's also another thing. Do you know who Bryce Crawford is? Okay. He's this like Christian YouTuber. He goes around and like prays for people and this and that, whatever. But he gave he like made another comparison. He said this man had a dream, and in his dream he was in front of a fence, and one side was where Jesus was, and the other side was where Satan was. And Satan and Jesus were like, all right, pick a side. And the guy was like, well, I don't know which side I want to do. I don't know which side I want to go to because I like, doing these things but I want to be a Christian. And then Satan is like, well, I can give you everything you want and more. And then, so the man is just sitting there contemplating, and then he sits on the fence. And then Jesus is like, don't sit on the fence. And he's like, well, I'm still contemplating. He's like, come here. And then the guy's dream goes black. And then Satan comes over and he's starting to grab it. He's like, what? I'm on the fence. He's like, I own even the fence. So it's just saying that like you gotta be on board with Jesus. Like you can't sit on that fence. Exactly. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's also pretty good.
And I liked that when I was listening to that last night. So
that's actually really good.
Yeah. I like a lot of analogies.
Yeah, that's
relating to faith, because that helps me understand, because
because I never even thought about it like that.
Exactly. Right. And there's some things where in the Bible, I don't understand it, but bottom line is I have to accept it.
Right.
And that was very hard for me, because I was like, well, I want to understand it, but it got to the point where it's like, okay, I'm just going to accept it for what it is, no matter what. There's also another analogy for that, right? It's where when you were younger, and you would go to the store and you would see a toy you wanted, and you'd be like, Mom, Dad, can I get this toy? And they're like, no, sorry, we can't get it. We don't have the money for it. And me as the kids, would be like, oh, but I want the toy. I want it.
Right.
And no matter how many times your parents explained it to you, saying we don't have the money, we don't have this, we don't have that, you didn't understand.
No.
Right?
You just wanted that toy.
You just wanted that toy. And it's the same thing with faith. Like sometimes there's things in the Bible you just don't understand. But once you just accept it and try not to understand, that's when you understand.
Right.
Analogies.
It's very good.
That's how I am with my faith, is I like relating it to analogies, because sometimes I don't understand it. So
it gets interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But once you put it like the way you just put it, it makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So but yeah, I always like to throw in faith into my podcast, because I put it like this. None of this matters at all. I could die right now. None of this matters. And I'm going to heaven. So I feel like God has blessed me with this platform, even though it's a very small platform. He's blessed me. And I feel like I can take a small time out of my podcast to praise him and talk about faith. So that's why I always try and incorporate it. So moving on, we already talked about your NFL team. We're both Dolphins fans.
Yes, sir.
So why are you a Dolphins fan? Like, what happened for that to happen?
My dad.
Okay.
So he was always Dolphins and Gators fan.
Okay.
And then I just grew up with it, and that's how it was.
That's kind of the same for me. Is my dad was just a Dolphins fan, and I grew up. I was actually born in North Miami. Excuse me. Which is Aventura, which is near Hollywood, Florida, and Fort Lauderdale. So I was born there. And yeah, I just grew up a Dolphins fan. It's just pain and misery
Just
my whole life.
what it is.
So I grew up, and my grandfather was a Gators fan. So I just grew up a Dolphins fan and a Gators fan, kind of like yourself.
I just went with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if my dad was a Bucks fan, I'd be a Bucks fan.
Exactly, right? So since I've been alive, I have not seen the Dolphins win a playoff game. I know you haven't because you're younger than me, but I was 7 years old the last time the Dolphins won a playoff game. And that was the next game was Dan Marino's last game.
It's sad.
Yeah.
But we do hold something over every other team. We are the only undefeated team with the Super Bowl.
Exactly. And
So,
it doesn't matter what
Nobody
happens.
can top it yet.
Yeah.
I mean, the Patriots were close, but they didn't win. So
Yeah, but they didn't win it, so it don't matter.
we got through
We went to
over everybody.
I don't know if you know how much your history. We actually went to 3 straight Super Bowls that year. We won it the first year, which was not undefeated. Next year we won it undefeated, and then year after that we went back to the Super Bowl, but we lost.
We had a good old time team.
Yeah, that was in the 70s. I'm gonna
Yeah.
quiz you, see how much you know. When was the
Not a
last
lot.
Dolphins Super Bowl appearance?
Nah, I don't know any of that. That's not in my time.
Okay, well it was 1984.
Not nowhere near
Obviously
my time.
wasn't born either, but that was Dan Marino's first season.
Dan Marino was good.
So that was his rookie season. He won MVP. I think to this day he's the only rookie to win MVP
That's good.
because he threw for 50 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's
Landon, I want you to hear what I just said. I want you to be quiet real quick. In 1984, no, I don't think it was 50 touchdowns. It was 5,000 yards. That's what it was. Excuse me. He threw for 5,000 yards in 1984, and as a rookie, won MVP.
it's crazy.
Just saying.
It's absurd.
So, yeah. And since then, we never went back to the Super Bowl. And that was his rookie year.
No.
So, I'll give you a layup quiz here. Who is the Dolphins' all-time leading passer? Dan Marino.
Oh.
Come on,
Dan
man.
Marino.
Dan Marino. He's thrown for like
Dan
50.
Marino.
I think it's like 49,000 yards. But I'm a big NFL guy. I love NFL history and all that.
I just don't know any of that. That old history.
Who is the oldest quarterback you would say you know that like you watched playing growing up besides Brady?
I don't know. That's hard. Tom Brady's like the guy that I knew. Like
Okay.
the old guy that I knew.
Peyton Manning.
I wasn't like into it like that though.
So what year would you say you first started watching football?
Oh. I don't know. It wasn't like when I was like really young. I just knew like I liked the Dolphins because that's what my dad liked.
Mhm.
And then once I started getting like really into football, that's when I started watching it.
Yeah.
But I don't remember like
Okay.
watching it back then. Like I remember stuff now, but not back then.
Okay. Damn. So you grew up pretty much with like Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you missed the greatest quarterbacks ever. You missed.
I know.
So, I mean, you watched Brady, but on the back half of his career. So, Brady, Peyton Manning, I say Eli's mid, so whatever. Ben Roethlisberger.
See, like I watched it, but I don't remember any of their stuff.
Okay. Phillip Rivers, you watched? Do you
Yeah.
remember? Matt Ryan.
Yep.
Drew Brees.
Yep.
He retired a little earlier, but.
Yeah, but I actually have a Drew Brees jersey.
Okay. All right. Drew Brees.
I liked him.
Okay. Who else were good quarterbacks?
I used to wear number 9 too.
That's right.
For that reason.
Me too.
Really?
Yes, me too. I wore number 9.
I have my jersey of number 9 and then Drew Brees' jersey of number 9
Nice.
next to each other.
Nice. No way. Dolphins fans, Gator fans, both wore number 9. Look.
For Drew Brees.
Let me show you my Instagram. I got a picture of me with number 9 on, and my mom. I got to scroll back down in the archives because that was like 30 years ago. But let's see. Yeah, that was the reason is Drew Brees. And that's crazy. We have the same reason why we wore number 9. Almost there. And here we go. Boom. Number 9.
Oh, that's tough.
Right? Yeah. I got a couple picks on the gram.
Ooh.
I think that's it, yeah. So
I don't even know if I have any pictures with mine.
number 9.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. I want to talk about NFL before we move on. So NFL, I want to ask, like, when did you start watching NFL? But it doesn't. You said you just always have been kind of like watching, but
I've always watched it, but I don't like remember any of this stuff from before.
Damn. So I want to try and get an answer out of you. When, like, did you watch football in 2020, like COVID year? That's when the Bucks won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
that's when Brady was with them.
So you say you remember stuff from then on, last 4 years.
I wouldn't remember like any. I remember like Bucks won the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Tom Brady was with them, but I don't remember like.
So when did you first really start watching Dolphins games? Let's put it that way, like all 17 games or 16 games, whenever.
Well, I would always watch them, but I don't remember.
All right, okay, all right. I'll stop. Okay. Ah, man. Yeah, I would say I didn't start remembering football until 2010. And that's when we first moved into this house because we used to live in another house about 20 minutes away, 50 minutes away. So, excuse me. All of my knowledge comes from rewatching older games, doing research online with my YouTube videos and all that stuff.
I don't know. I used to watch it, but I wasn't like into it. And now I'm really into it. Like I watched the Chiefs Raiders last night.
Yeah.
The Chiefs suck.
Do they though?
Yes.
Good teams find ways to win.
They're frauds.
And 2-9 teams will
frauds.
play like 2-9 teams down the stretch. It's simple.
They're frauds.
But they're back-to-back champs.
Detroit's gonna win it all.
Hey, we'll see. Detroit had their chance last year and they lost. So
yeah, I know. Detroit's gonna win it all though.
Hey, we'll see. They got the team.
No, but Detroit almost got beat by the Bears.
But that's a divisional game.
Yeah.
I mean, divisional games are always
Everybody's
close.
gonna play better.
Yeah, that's divisional games. So who are your top 4 teams in the NFL this season then?
Top 4?
Well, let's say 2 NFC, 2 AFC.
Dolphins.
No, I meant like to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, to win the Super Bowl. Okay. I have to say it, but the Chiefs.
Yes, thank you.
The Lions.
Okay, so that's AFC and NFC.
I don't really know what other teams.
Baltimore?
I feel like, yeah, but they're not going to win it.
Why?
Because it's going to be the Chiefs versus the Lions.
All right. Okay.
And the Lions are going to win.
Okay. I'd go Chiefs, Ravens for AFC. You could throw in my opinion, the Steelers.
They are balling out.
And then the Bills. Those are like my top 4 for AFC.
Okay.
I can't really give a top 2 to be honest, but those are my top 4. And then NFC, obviously the Lions. I think San Fran, they've just a bunch of injuries all year. So
that's crazy for them.
I think if they get into the playoffs, I think they'll be fine. So it's going to be San Fran, the Lions, Green Bay, and then honestly the Eagles. I think the Eagles are playing really good football with Saquon. As well. Yeah.
You seen his little spinning hurdle?
That was insane. I've never seen anything like that.
That was crazy.
So those would be my top 8 teams that have a legitimate shot at winning the Super Bowl.
But I feel like the Lions and the Chiefs will be the final 2.
Okay.
I feel like that's the matchup.
Fair enough. In terms of AFC, I think I can't really pick a team out of those top 4. Well, I want to exclude the Steelers if I'm like putting money on.
It could really go to the Ravens, the Chiefs, or the Bills.
Right.
But I feel like the Chiefs play so much better
in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Yeah. And then NFC, I mean, I think the Eagles are a good team. I think they really could do it. They were in the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
They could, but I feel like the Lions are they're looking very.
You're right. You're right. They're looking really good. And Aiden Hutchinson might come back as well.
I also heard that. I seen it pop up on the TV screen that he's thinking about it.
Yeah. If he recovers well, if they make it to the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl,
Then
he
he'll
can
be able
play.
to play. Mm-hmm.
That would be huge for them.
That was a terrible injury.
The leg just snapped.
That was bad.
That was nasty. Anything else NFL you want to talk before I move on here?
No, you can move on.
All right, sure. All right, are you ready for Christmas?
I am. My dad's actually hanging up Christmas lights right now.
Nice. Let's go.
So it's gonna be fun.
Is that your favorite holiday? Christmas?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably.
My birthday's actually the day after Christmas.
Okay, so I've always wanted to know.
Okay.
When your birthday's in December,
Yes.
do you get more presents or less presents?
So everyone always asks me that, and I like that you ask me that. I get the same as everyone else gets.
Okay.
I get Christmas, and then I get my birthday.
Okay. So there's no less or more.
Nope.
Just everything the same.
My parents made
Okay.
it clear I get Christmas, and then I get birthday day after. So some people aren't as lucky. Some people
I
get
know.
all in one. Not me.
I know. See, like I know people like birthday on Christmas and they get more presents or less presents.
Oh damn!
And they don't get like, okay, here's your Christmas and then here's your birthday.
Just all one.
It's just all one.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. But yeah, our Christmas lights have been up for 2-3 weeks now.
My dad's rule is it cannot be up before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
It has to go up after.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The day after Thanksgiving, my mom got all of her boxes down and set them all out. And now he's working.
Put them up.
Yep.
There you go. That's the way to do it. Yeah, my parents, since I left, or actually the last 2 years, they've been lazy. They don't put them on outside the house. It's just inside they decorate. But they haven't been decorating much. Lazy. Unbelievable.
My mom goes crazy with the decorations.
Yeah. But yeah, I turned 25. Is that unk status?
Yeah.
Jeez, bro. Relax, bro. Unk status. That's the last thing I needed to be completely legal. Because now there's no rental car fee for me. Because when you rent a car, because when I travel for work, right?
Yeah.
There's always a rental car because it's 25 or younger. So now there's no fee. So now I'm officially legal across the board.
Fully legal.
Fully legal.
That's good.
Fully legal. Yeah.
That's good.
Before I move into this one, what is your ethnicity? Are you just straight white?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you were got
I'm
some.
very tan.
Okay. Well, you had curly hair. I didn't know if you were
No.
a little black or something.
Fully white.
Okay. All right. Sure. Never know. You have a girlfriend?
No.
Why not? What's going on there?
Used to.
Used to?
But don't anymore.
Don't anymore? All right. It was complicated?
It got a little bad.
Okay. All right. I won't ask anymore. I'll leave it at that. You don't watch Marvel, do you?
No.
But I still have to ask. Do you know the 3 Spider-Mans? You know who's the Spider-Man right now? Who's the
I
actor?
don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Tom
Isn't
Holland?
that yeah. Isn't that like the white dude?
Well, they're all white, but
Oh.
well, besides Miles Morales.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So there's Tom Holland. That's the current one.
I feel like I've seen videos on him.
Then there's Andrew Garfield. He was a Spider-Man before him.
Okay.
You know who Andrew Garfield is?
No.
Oh, God. Jeez. There's no way
But I did take that Spider-Man meme picture where they're like this. I took that.
Okay.
With 2 of my boys.
This is Andrew Garfield.
Okay.
You
I've
don't
never
know?
seen him though.
Have you seen the movie Hacksaw Ridge?
No. See, I'm not big into movies. I don't really watch movies like that.
Okay. Do you know who Tobey Maguire is?
Heard of him.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, Toby.
The one that I would know the most is the Tom
Holland. Jeez. Oh, this is Tobey Maguire. Quality is bad, but there we go.
Okay, I've seen him.
Okay. Did you see Spider-Man No Way Home when it came out in 2021. Jeez.
No.
All right, anyways, I was gonna ask you who your favorite Spider-Man was.
Tom Holland.
God.
What's yours?
Tobey Maguire. Because
That was the first one?
That's the first one. That's what I grew up watching.
I don't watch any of that stuff.
Oh my God. You're so young.
I know.
Oh.
I know.
If anyone asks you, Tobey Maguire is the GOAT. That's all you got to say.
Okay, Tobey Maguire.
Is the GOAT. There we go.
It's my new favorite.
There we go. Period. Last night, because I watch his movies all the time, because he has 3 Spider-Man movies. Tobey Maguire has 3 Spider-Man movies. Andrew Garfield has 2. Tom Holland has 3. Okay. Anyways,
So there's a bunch of Spider-Man.
there's 3 Spider-Mans. You know how many Batmans there are? Guess. Just guess.
4.
8.
Oh,
8 different Batman actors.
dang.
But there's 3 Spider-Man actors over 24 years. So that's not bad. There's
that's
8
not
different Batman actors over like 30 years.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's pretty bad.
So you know who Ben Affleck is? He dated Jennifer, whatever. Never mind, bro. You're too young.
Yeah.
Sheesh. That's all I had on my end. Do you have any questions for me? Any other topics you want to talk about before we wrap it up?
I don't really have anything.
Bet. All right. Say less, say no more. This time next year, you're coming back on.
Okay, let's do it.
1 year recap.
This day.
Yep, this day we're going to get you situated. We're going to see how the stats improved.
Okay.
Record improved. Recruitment, how that's going.
Sounds good.
See if you
Let's
grew
do
an
it.
inch or
Let's
2.
do it.
So
Hopefully I come back in here. You know.
you got a duck.
Yeah.
You're like 6'8".
Hopefully.
Duck in.
I'm really hoping I grow.
Jacked. Can't fit into the camera frame.
You might see it like that.
But all right, bro. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Of course.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, sir.
You had a good time? That's
It was
good.
fun.
That's good.
Thank you.
I'm glad. No problem.
Thank you.
Well, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be rolling out more podcasts because I got guests lined up. I'm not traveling as much. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you all next video. Peace. There we go. All done.